Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It is Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and as promised, we are going to continue working on our planner journal, which is going to be for Demi to take to school, and it's kind of a combination of planner, less on the planner side and more on the art journal, meditation type of journal. And today we have two things that we need to get done. We need to lock down the cover, which we will be doing together. And I have a couple of pockets. I'll show you what I'm doing with those. We have to finish those up. And then I wanted to show you a few things that I am adding into this for her. So let's do it to it. I hope you guys are all doing fabulous. I am back from vacation and kicking off with some of these videos, which I realized I needed to get done quickly. All right. So what do I have? Well, this is what our, please go lay down. This is what our cover we should aspire to. Something similar to this. It is laminated. This is quite heavy. I only have two types of laminating envelopes. I have 3 mil, which is lighter, and 4 mil, which is heavier. So what I did is I went ahead and cut the folders down. I did keep all of these left over. I tested it first with another one, and I think we might do something with these later on. This was just a scrap, so I tried it out. Where's the one that I did? Oh, here. So I tested it. I want you guys to see this. So this is the 3 mil. You can see it's considerably more flexible than, I mean, this is, you can tell. So I think, and this was one-sided light cardstock too. So this is heavier cardstock. It is two-sided. I'm hoping with the 4 mil, it should work. So we're going to stick those through the laminator first. And all you're going to do, my laminator is a Scotch laminator. I've had it for a very long time. Let's see if I can get this on here. Let's see. There we go. That should do it. And all you do is put it into the pouch. Each of the pouches, I'll try to do this without messing it up, it opens up and it's got a top and a bottom. See, that's what I didn't want to have happen. So you're going to put your paper in where you want it. And what I am trying to do is make sure that this is even on both of these. So what I'm doing is, because I didn't move that one, I'm going to put it here and make sure that it's matched up. And then all we're going to do is you always start with the folded side going in first. So you place the item inside the pouch. You insert the sealed end of the pouch into the laminator, seal the item in the laminator, and enjoy. So that's what we're doing. And here we go. We'll just let it roll. So let me see. What do I have to tell you while we wait for this to go through? Well, I've been putting them through twice, just to be safe. Now, the size of this particular planner for her is, the cover is 7 3/4 by 9 3/4, and I cut the pages about 7.5, obviously, by 9.5. So if you are doing one of these, this is the medium size planner. My planner is much bigger. It's more like a 8.5 by 11. And I'm trying to decide what I want to do, like for a calendar, if I want to put something in it or not. That's to be determined, because I want this to be more of a free flow journal for her. And I don't want her to feel like it's something that she has to, keep track of, but, keep track of the things she's got to do in a day. But she is very organized. So let me know what you guys think. I mean, probably I should just put them in there. If she doesn't like them, she can take them out. That's the beauty of these disc-bound journals. So so let's see how thick this is. Here we go, here we go. All right. Definitely thicker than the other one. Ooh, that's hot. And it does say, be careful, it's hot. So definitely thicker than this, but not as thick as the other one. But I think it'll work just fine for what we're doing. Now I did it again, darn it. There we go. All right, so we're gonna put this in upside down here. And I created that D. I designed the D and then I cut it all out. I actually used my X-Acto knife and cut that out. And I did leave some white around the edge, and I did a little bit of rough distressing. I kind of wish I hadn't have done that, but I did, so I wasn't cutting it. And that's just her monogram. It's just her first and last initials. I did have one with her first, last, middle, you know, a traditional monogram, but I didn't like it on the paper. I did it with it in a different color. And, ooh, that's not closing. Come on, don't fail me. This is the cover. That will make me very sad. This one seemed to be just fine. Now, the one thing that is interesting about mine is I have a 3 mil and a 5 mil setting. This is 4 mil. Could it be too hot? I don't know, maybe. But we're going to see here. Please work. See, that's not sealing right there. I can see it. Putting you through again. We're going to train it back to the 3 mil and wait for a second. Actually, I'm not waiting for anything. Well, it might not go if it's... I'm just going to keep putting it through there. Usually that works. But I think this will be just fine. So this will be the inside back cover. Back cover. And the reason I cut this down in advance is because I have found in the past that using this and then cutting things down, like for example, let's just try this. I bet you this will not be sealed together. That's my guess. Yeah, see? So that is why I cut it all down in advance. And the other thing that might be keeping this from sealing quite like I want it is that monogram. So I had thought, oh, I could put some other things in there. And then I thought better of it because we don't want it to get too heavy, right? Too thick. So I didn't, but I almost wonder if just that D and the S in there is too much. I'm running it through one more time. And I'm just making sure, even though it doesn't really matter now because it's all sealed, but that I am still putting the top of the pouch in there first. So I'm going to throw all of this leftover laminator pouches into my scraps, and we'll maybe sometime figure out what to do with it. I still think it's okay. It's going to be okay. I'm going to kick it back up to 5 mil. I'm going to set it aside. I am going to run it through there one more time in a second. But, sorry, Ruby. That just scared her half to death. I was pouring out a little bit of water from from my water, drinking water, to put on my, whoops, to put on my wet wipe, and I got a little aggressive and spilled on the floor. Oh, crisis averted. Ruby probably is like, what did you do, Mom? All right, I'm going to stick this back through here one more time. And we're going to look at what else we got here, and we're going to work on those pockets. All right, so what we are going to be adding, this is kind of the base. I'll show you that in a second. In addition to these pieces that I found, here are some things that I want to be adding, and I don't know how many sessions we're going to have to do to get this done. The one thing I do know to be true is I won't be punching any of the pages until I'm all done. Because first of all, I ordered bigger rings because I had, I think, 1 or 1.5 inch ones, and I think those are too small. So I ordered 2-inch ones. So hopefully those will be in soon. And then the other thing is I don't want to be flopping back and forth in there and so it's, let me turn this off. So it keeps it kind of pristine until I give it to her. But here's some other things that I want to add. I have stationery. It's just plain white, little, I don't know. I think they're like 4x6, you know, like a thank you card size, plain white, because she likes to create her own and she likes to do drawing. So I've got to find the, poor RUBY is over there going, Mom, what did you do? So I need to find the envelopes to match it. Writing paper. Thank you to, oh gosh, now I'm going to forget. Someone just told me. You know who you are. I apologize. Writing paper. So regular size writing paper. Now I'll have to cut it down to make it fit in here, which is fine. But they have it in bright colors. And they said, yeah, they have it in rainbow colors and all kinds of things. So I'm going to get some of that. And then there's just regular writing paper in there. I'm going to include some tiny notes for me, probably on little journal cards and things. So it's hidden in tucks and she knows she can look for it. The calendar, the prompts. So I want to do some art journal prompts and some mindfulness prompts. So I've started creating those and I'm creating a list. A few verses. So some of her favorite verses. I'm going to actually add paper clips, which I have some of those already made. A planner pouch. So something that she can put pens and things in. And then, what is that? Make pages. I thought about a wax seal set because she loves mine. I'm going to get her some watercolors, the Sharpie Creative markers that she and I tested. So she'll have watercolors, the markers. I'll get her some regular pens. She has some certain ones that she likes. And I think that's it. Oh, some office supplies. So some other little things like, little tabs and Post-it notes and things like that. So I'll add those. I'll make it into a, pretty little kit for probably some little jars of office supplies to keep on her desk and that kind of thing. So it'll all be kind of together as her desk things come together. So that's what I've got here. I do have a whole pad of this. It's all together. So it comes off up here. So I'm going to include that whole pad in there if I think it will fit. I also have pads of this. This is a smaller writing paper, so I'm going to include a lot of that. These are some extra pages that will go in. They're just random decor pages that I thought would go well. I don't want to overwhelm this with too much stuff. I just want to make it pretty simple. I am including this is black mixed media paper so that she can use those markers and have some black paper instead of just white. This is watercolor paper. So these are already cut down. I did that. This is mixed, crud. Yes, this is mixed media paper. And as you can see, it's already ready to roll there. And I did have to cut it down just a little bit, but this is out of my pad. I didn't want to put a ton in there. If she uses it all, then we'll address that when the time comes. And this is just sketch paper. So it is obviously too wide, but it too was in the book like this. So I think I'm going to, you know, fold each page up so that she can, you know, cut it down. And then look at this. I found this, and this is on watercolor, and I don't know when she did this, a long time ago. But I thought this has to go, look at, that's the back of it. So I'm going to try some way to make 2 pages out of this, cover the back, or make them into pockets or something for her, because I think that's just super cute. And then this is what we need to work on. We need to create, let me put all of this aside, some pockets for, because we're missing, I want at least both types of pockets in each one. Now, if I can remember how to do this, that will be great. Set this over here. I've got my trimmer here. What we need to do is, all right, our pages need to be 7.5 by 9.5. So let me make sure that that is true. Yep, 7.5 by 9.5. So the first one, this one is good to go, I think. So that's 1 page, 2 pages. We got to make a few of these pockets for some of them. And then that one. So we'll probably have this go like that. Like that. All right, so this section is done. I just did 4. I was thinking 4 quarters. So, and truthfully, with school, she doesn't have that many. So, all right. So this one needs both. This one needs a side pocket. This one needs 2 pockets. And this one must need, oh, where I'm missing some pages. What the heck? What happened? There we go. All right, this one needs both. This one just needs the top pocket. All right, so let's do, let's look at these colors and see which one we want to add. So we got those and this. Well, I think that this one, I want to do a fold-up pocket. So I'm going to do that one for that other set. I didn't realize it was black on the back, but that one's cute because it's got the blue. Let's do that one. All right, here we go. And it's just pink on the back. So these are easy enough. You can't, but we do need 2 of these, right? This is from the recent, this is from American Crafts. You probably will not have seen this yet, but stay tuned because there's a huge paper haul that I did from when I was in Tennessee. So you'll want to tune into that. And this is some of the pages, 7.5 by 9.5. 7.5. But I don't want to, whoa, why is that like that? I don't want to cut this because I'm going to make this into a regular pocket. So we need this to be 9.5. So I'm just gonna, there's 9.5. So our pocket can be right there. All right, we need 1 more of these for the other kit, right? All right, so this one is done. So this section is done. I think I'm going to make this go that way. And then this. And this we'll put on the top. All right, so we got 2 done. Those 2 are done. And we need 1 more of these. So this needs to come down to 7.5. I changed the blade, and it's not really the blade, I don't think, that goes on here. It works fine, but it doesn't stay in there, so that's not very fun. Okay, and now we want this to be 9.5. I'm going to make this one a little bit... No, I'm not. There we go. That one's done. So now we can stick this one in here. And that one there. And now we need to do 2 side pockets. Now, this is the thing. Am I going to remember how I did those side pockets? We shall see. Let's look at one of my samples. Do I have one out? Do I? Probably not. I just have the ones that I made. Where are you? There we go. All right. So these are the ones that I made before. So we need each of these to be 7.5 by 9.5. About. Taking a real risk here, cutting both of them at once. All right, and this one's not any big deal because it's not. All right, so we're going to cut it down to 7.5 by 9.5. We're going to keep this because we're going to use it for the side pocket. All right, we got this to use extra. All right, so that one's done. And then this one is directional, sort of. So 7.5. And we want 9.5. Now what we can do with this, just switch it up a bit. We still need this. All right. So what I was thinking is, and what I think I did, if I'm not mistaken, on this one, what we can do is we can wrap these 2 around. So all we're going to do is fold this in half. This particular one, because it has got the scallop on it, I almost feel like I don't want to cut it down. I think I just want to put it around and have it be like that. Don't you guys agree? Great. I'm glad that you agree. So we're just going to glue that on there. I'm actually just going to go all the way. And kind of doing this backwards. Make sure it's down all the way. There we go. And that way it saves that pretty scallop. I like that a lot. Okay. So, do we have... What did this one need? Just the one pocket? Oh, except I want this one to go... Okay, this one's going to go here. Because I already had this yellow in there for that one. All right, so this one will be done. And we'll go there. All right, so we got this one, this one, this one, and that. So we got our 4 pockets, and then when we get ready, we can just pop these all together, and it'll be good to go. And I think that's my back one. Okay. And then you, mister, go right here. And then this one we need for this last one. And I feel like, let's see. That's a little too much, isn't it? Should we go with that? Or we, oh wait, what else do I have here? Hang on, I got more. How about we go with this one? I think that will work. Sure. All right, so all you do, if you're going to do it like the first one I showed you, is you're going to cut it here. And then what you're going to need is just an angle, wherever you want it, to make it at whatever direction. So you're going to put it into your trimmer. And I want mine to have a lip here and a lip here, so it's more, a little more sturdy. So I'm basically just taking these two triangles and taking those off. And we'll keep those over there. I think I'm done with this now. And we're going to wrap. Here we go. All right, so let's put this down, and maybe we'll see. Come on. There we go. So what do I need to do in the background before I come back for our next time together? Well, I need to decide on what I want to do for calendars. And I'm almost tempted to go on the Happy Planner site and see, if I'm not mistaken, and when I've done this, I haven't been able to find just blank planners, but I know that they have like the teacher's edition for the school year, so maybe they have those for the kids. So I possibly will purchase the calendar pages. I need to get the regular pages for her, and then order the other things, which I don't have to have that done for the videos, but I thought maybe I would put it all together. We'll save these as well, and maybe we'll use them for extra pockets. So when we come back next time, we are going to, I will try to have all the pages in order. We are going to add some additional pockets and things throughout the journal. I will hopefully have, I don't know that the, I don't know that I will have the, what am I doing? There we go. The calendar pages here by then, but we'll see. Maybe, hopefully. All right, so there we have it. If we can't get to that point, we're going to put all the pages together, and I may start punching them, because at that point I will have everything except for adding things like the regular pages and things like that. So I'll bust that out, and maybe we can work on that. And while I'm waiting for the calendar to come, we can add some things into the journal. So I think we're good to go. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you give this a go. And this is truly going to be a multi-purpose journal for my daughter who's going off to college. So it's going to act as a planner, as a meditation journal, as an art journal, all the things that I think she might use it for. So I'm being very mindful about how I put this together so that she actually uses it, because I don't want her to just, throw it in a drawer. So I'm trying to make it pretty for her and interesting. And yeah, so I look forward to you coming back. I would love any feedback or ideas you have to make it even more fun. And until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be. We'll see you soon. Cheers.